Oh, there's Marie. You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind? Stupid liar, blockhead. I didn't even want you to save me. And you did, and now you're doing this? I'm going to be lonely. Of course we will. If we weren't going to meet again, I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies. Skewers? Whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bond between us has connected me to this world. It's kind of lonely, but I'm going to explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm going to find out more and more about this outside world. And next time you come, I'll be showing you around. It made me happy when you said that you like me. So even when you're not here, I'll manage on my own. But you'd better make sure to come back. You're going to say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you. Whoa, senpai, what are you doing here? Hello, Yukun. I've heard you're leaving tomorrow. You know, Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately. Shut up, you old bat! I told you not to speak to me that way. Anyway, have you told him about the handicraft class? Thank you for being such a role model to my son, Yukun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now. You didn't hear what she said, did you? Ugh. See, a bunch of customers liked those knitted dolls, so I'm gonna hold classes on how to do it. Laugh it up, why don't you? Senpai. It was my decision, though. If people want to learn, and if I can teach them, hell, why not, you know? I'm still kind of embarrassed, though. But, it kind of feels good to do something for other people. It's only because of you that I could face up to who I am, senpai. Thank you very much. Are you gonna say goodbye to the others later? Well, it ain't like this the last time. It ain't like this as the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. Funny how we got the murder case to thank for that. We put an end to all that stuff, right? Adachi's and the slammer, and the fog is all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, senpai. Yo, senpai, when you go, don't turn back around, okay? See ya. Kanji, the only 15-year-old who looks 30. So true. It's the receding hairline and the angry eyebrows. What's a young man like you doing in an old place like this? This place was bustling with visitors not too long ago, but these days you see less and less. I heard the town was considering tearing the place down because someone stole money from the offertory box. Also heard some fox had taken up a home here, and they were gonna haul it off to an animal shelter. Too many rumors these days. Remember that one about how the fog was making everyone sick? Or that other one, what was it called? Midnight Radio? That was popular with the kids, alright. My grandson and his friends were all into it. Funny, I remember something kind of like that happening when I was a kid, too. I wonder who starts these rumors. Oops, I almost forgot. I was supposed to pick up some juice for my grandson. You wonder if the fox was taken to an animal shelter, as that old man said. You decide to leave the shrine. You feel a presence. Oh my god, there's a little one! Oh my god, there's several little ones! The fox's happiness reminds you of the close bond you share with it. Oh my god! can get to the Amagi Inn from the bus stop in the shopping district. Babies! I love it! Welcome to... Yukun. That's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day, helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you, and on top of that, here you are, right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Just kidding. For now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities, whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that, but I've made my decision, and now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do it, Yukun. We'll be together, even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head-on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Mino Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself, no matter what happens. Thank you. You'll forever be my precious friend. I should get back to work.
See you later.
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, girl. Well, I tried to go there first. No, I didn't mean that. What? I'm literally here.
Yo.
Sensei, I'm super duper happy that you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What do you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? It must seem weird to you. I wonder why it began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Yeah, ever since then, it was just one surprise after another. I can't imagine how it's gonna be like living without you here. A quiet, peaceful town with no need to use our personas anymore. I can't imagine it either. That's right. We were right in the middle of a case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff has happened. Facing my true self, and you and me got into a fight, too. Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Oh, how reckless! Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. Why didn't you say so earlier? Sensei, bring it on! Let's fight! Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on that train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too. They all helped me. They gave life to me. Life? Come on, man. You were the one who wanted to change, and that's why you tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you. Love is kinda strong. I'll take off my outfit if you want. Let's not. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone? Do you want Teddy to come with you? No, I think Teddy has to work. First floor hallway of the school's classroom. Alright. Come on, Teddy, get naked for us. He would too. I'm gonna leave the tab up, but I gotta hop into bed. Sorry I didn't make it. Lol. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Thank you! Good night!
Oh.
Well, not that I'm disappointed. It's just that for me to remain here without you or a case to solve, I feel somewhat listless. I know this sounds awkward since we've already discussed it before and came to a satisfactory conclusion. That the reason for me being here has nothing to do with the case. Perhaps it's just your departure that's making me lonely. Should still be about another hour or so of game. God. Good thing I'm not tired. I'm sorry I'm making trouble for you. I told myself many times that nothing will change even if we're apart, but I couldn't convince myself of that after all. I'll remain here in Inaba-senpai. Of course, from time to time my services will be required elsewhere, but Inaba is my hometown now. I want to treat the precious time I've spent with you solving the case together, the Midnight Channel, Personas, Ame no Sagiri, my duty to stay here and to get to the bottom of these mysteries. To be honest, the thought of it makes me a bit lonely. Please don't forget your time here. I'll be at the station tomorrow with the others. So this is our last chance to talk, just the two of us. No, of course it won't be. I can go visit you anytime and vice versa. Senpai, don't you have other farewells to say? Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow. That is if you do what's necessary today for the true ending. Let's see. I would assume no, but let's see what day. Oh, whoops. I have to go to March. March 20th. Oop. All right. There's actually, I think, some social links that I never even, like, got, like, started to begin with. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh good, it tells me where all my people are. Thank God. Okay, let's go to the floodplain. The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories. Oh, you guys are back again.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
So you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. Thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to
Holy
enact
shit,
his
it's 3 a.m.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
We were just told we were special. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened, and the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
Ooh. The sender is listed as Adachi. Whoa.
This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
Yup.
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that Midnight Channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow. When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass. You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter, and you feel a definite bond. Ooh, there we go. I was wondering why it was left at level 9. I was like, we're never gonna see him again. He's in jail. What the fuck? Okay, but that makes sense now. Ah. Ooh, Magatsu Izanagi. Hell yeah. Still though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
It's meant to be lust. Interesting.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kind of know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Likely.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Do I go back to the Dojima residence? Oh, they're not home. I'm looking for Dojima and Nanako-chan. Oh wait, we were just here. Dojima and Nanako-chan. Oh!
Did you already meet all your friends? What's this all of a sudden? Today you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, Big Bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
I need to get a better controller for this thing. Or a better, like, cable.
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there.
I wonder if I have another cable.
I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Let's see. I might have a cable from my phone charger. No. Blow it like an SNES cartridge. Time for one last session of detective. Hell yeah.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
Although I guess we're not battling anymore, so I probably don't even need the controller. I probably could just use my mouse.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, Big Bro.
Oh, yeah, actually, wasn't it the gas station attendant that had, like, he was, like, telling us about, like, oh, you better be careful, like, there's some weird shit going on in this town.
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
He offered us a part-time job as well.
But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce.
Yeah, and I remember that gas station attendant, like, standing in the, what do you call it? Like, in that gas station where you, like, fill up at the end of the shop, but you could never talk to him. He would just be standing there, and I always thought that that was kind of odd, but I thought that he was just, like, a social link that I missed or something.
Why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him? I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early.